Hi, so we're here again doing some more resistance band work using the door. So always make sure, yet again, that everything is safe, so you've got no little tears or anything, okay, in your door anchors. Make sure that your bands are okay, they're not torn or ripped. You always need to check for safety. Okay, make sure that you're using the door correctly. We discussed that on the first video. So always make sure that the door is tightly shut. Okay, make sure you've got the correct equipment on, so you've got like trainers, workout gear, okay, and you're okay to exercise. You've had your okay from your GP. If you've got any health conditions, if you've got any injuries as well, okay, please be aware that if you feel any discomfort, you need to stop the exercises straight away. Okay, so the door anchor, I've already put in the door, and I've put it on the mid door. So I did show you on the first video how you put the door anchor in, yeah? So it just feeds through the back, and then that little notch goes to the back of the door, and then I've fed all the resistance tubing in. So we've got all the different colours there. Okay, so we're going to choose which resistance we need to use. So everybody's different, no two people are the same. Okay, and then we're going to use the handle attachment. So you choose which tubing you want to use, okay, and then attach your hand grips onto two lots of the band. So we're going to be using green and blue. We've chosen to use green and blue. We're going to do 2 exercises with the bands, and then we're going to do 1 exercise just to take the cardio up a little bit, so we've got like a little bit of a circuit going on. Okay, so as we talked about it, you can do it by seconds, okay, so you could do 40 seconds on each exercise, 20 seconds recover on each one, before you go into the next move, and you do that 3 times, or you can count, so you can do 12 to 15 repetitions on each exercise, making sure you take a rest in between, and once again, we do it 3 times. So Sonia's going to help me. The first exercise, always make sure you've done a warm-up as well. So if I was you, I'd set up your equipment, then do your warm-up, and then you're ready to go. So we're going to face the anchor point. We're going to take hold of the 2 straps, okay, so we've got the 2 handles. We're going to do a squat first. So you've got your feet comfortable distance apart, so you're going to squat. Now the band will want to pull you forward, so this is where you've got to really concentrate. Use your core, you've got a nice flat back. As you come up, you pull and row. Okay, so we're going to squat, nice straight back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pushing through your heels. That's your first exercise. Okay, then we're going to do a hugging exercise. So we're putting the pull in, now we're going to do some pushing. So we're going to stagger the feet, bend your elbows, relax your shoulders, tuck your tailbone under, brace your core, and we're going to hug. Okay, so we're going to lead with the little finger. Okay, so you can do a few with the little finger, and then you turn your palms the other way. You're going to lead with your thumb. So you just get different parts of your chest. Okay, and then we have a rest, and then we're going to do little leaps. So remember, we're doing 40 seconds on each one, 20-second recovery in between, or 12 to 15 counts on each one. So off we go. So Sonia's going to take hold, okay, of the bands, feet comfortable distance apart. So she's going to squat first, so she's got a nice flat back, and as she comes up, she's going to pull the band, pull and squeeze, yeah, and release. So you squat, come up, pull and squeeze. Now Sonia, is that too easy? Or, yeah, so if you want to work a little bit harder, you come back a little bit further. And remember that band, so take your arms out as you squat, Sonia. So you're using that band, it'll want to ping you forwards, so you're using your core. Okay, relax your shoulders down, try not to hunch up, that's it, and squeeze. Using your elbows to pull back. Just going to do a few more, that'll be our 40 seconds. Well done, last one. Fantastic, driving through your heels. Okay, so we've got our 20-second rest, and then we're going to face the other way. So we're going to stagger the feet, bend in the elbows, relax your shoulders down, tuck your tailbone. So you don't have to go just yet, Sonia, just wait for that. Another 5 seconds and then we can go. Okie dokie, off you go. So she's leading with that little finger. Do you want to move this way slightly so you don't knock into that door? That's it. Brilliant. So she's got her elbows bent, her shoulders are relaxed. She's leading with her little finger. Now she's going to turn the palms the other way and she's going to lead with her thumb. So you're just working different parts, okay, of the chest area. That's it. She wants to work a little bit harder, she steps away. That's it. Really brace your core. And remember, if you want to work harder again, that's when you add in another band. That's it, or you slow it down. You can make it a little bit slower. So even going back, you're still working into that area. That's it. Just do a few more. How does that feel?
Yes, quite
challenging. That's it. So your core is working here for stability as well, because that band will want to ping you back, but you're using your core to stop you from pinging, okay? Well done. So we've got a little rest, and then what we're going to do is our little leaps. So you don't have to go just yet. Make sure you take that rest in between, because we're doing 3 times, remember. Okay, you ready? Off you go, little leaps. Brilliant. You can leap however you want to leap. You can leap a little bit higher, a little bit harder, is bringing the knee up. That's it, so you're just working into those legs as well. Fantastic. We have a little rest and we repeat that whole routine 3 times. Okay, so we've got another little routine that you can do with the resistance band. So you're going to leave it in the same place, yeah? You might be aware that my door's open here, but that's not going to go anywhere. That's quite safe. You've just got to make sure that your anchor point is safe, and it's hinged in the 2 hinges. So it is quite safe, so that's why the door is open. Okay, now I've reduced it now. We've gone only to 1 band, the green band, because this is quite a challenging one, okay? So this time we're going to stand away from the anchor point. Feet are going to go nice and wide. You turn your toes out, so you're in like a plie squat. Your back stays flat, so you're going to keep the arms out. We're going to plie down, and then as you come up, you're going to do what we call as a rear deltoid fly. So a bit like how you did the chest fly before, but now we're working into the back of the shoulders and into the upper back. So you go down and you come up. So that can be quite challenging. So you don't need to go heavy on that because you're trying to get that full range of movement, okay, in the shoulders. We're then going to double up. So you're going to take the hands, 1 hand in the 2 handle grips. Stagger your feet, 1 arm. Push forward. Okay, it's a little bit too easier. Okay, you just step a little bit more forward. Okay, I'm only going to do 1 arm. So you can do the full 12 to 15 on 1 arm, or full 40 seconds, and then you swap over. Okay, and then a little cardio, a little side shuffle, and then we side shuffle back. Remember, you've got a little breather in between each exercise. Repeat it 3 times. So I'm just going to have a little go, just so you can see exactly. So the arms start off straight. Toes are turned out, flat, straight back. So you plie down, Sonia. That's it. Now come up, and as you come up, pull. Bit of a challenge, yeah? Yeah. Because your core's really got to work hard to keep you upright, and you really pull it. So you're going to be working, you can see our muscles there, okay, into the rear part of our shoulders, here, and also across the back, which is very good for your posture. Okay, so it stops, prevents these rounded shoulders, that's it. Down, and then open out. It's quite tough, that, isn't it?
I can feel the
You think it's easy, but it's quite a hard one to do because we're quite weak here. Okay, and it's good that we're strengthening it out. We're just going to go for a few more. That'll take us up to our 40 seconds. Toes are turned out. She's got that nice straight back as she plies down. Perfect. Wonderful. So now we're going to place the hand, okay, 1 hand into the hand grip. We're going to stagger the feet. Got that little breather first. And it's as if you're going to punch forwards. So you can get a little bit of movement in the upper body as well. Okay, ready? Off you go. That's it. Okay, so this is going to work once again a little bit into the chest, a little bit into the shoulders. Core's going to work as well, because once it's trying to pull you back, so even releasing it, you're still going to get that work out. That's it. So if you wanted to, you can just do about 8 of these. Okay, but if you can't, get your 12 to 15. If you can, do your 40 seconds on each arm. You'll find that one arm's a little bit stronger than the other, which is perfectly normal. That's it. And you just really push. Is that one feeling okay?
Not so bad.
Yeah, so you can tell how you've got a weaker arm and a stronger arm. That's why it's good to work them individually. Let's just do a few more. Okay, we're going to go one more. Fantastic. And then we've got our little cardio, where it's just like a little shuffle to make sure you pick up your feet. Be aware of how much room you've got at home as well. So off you go. So you're doing 12 to 15 or 40 seconds. Okay. Super. So always make sure you've got lots of space. There's nothing on the floor that you can trip over. Okay, just a few more. One more. Well done. So that's your second workout. So don't forget then, you need to stretch. You always need to make sure you stretch. So you could put your last two that we did on the first video and this one together, and there you've got your little workout. Enjoy.